to my younger self about communication styles. Ryan Hunter.
Thank you very much, Arthur. Come in. Come on in versus wait there, wait out there. I am coming to you. I'm coming to you. Use your imagination and put that in perfect Jamaican patois vernacular. Come in versus I am coming. And the distinction is important because young Ryan of 20 years ago almost got chopped into pieces and killed because of not understanding the communication styles of the person speaking. Thank you. Toastmaster, Madam Toastmaster Megan, esteemed guests, and fellow Toastmasters. Management consultant Peter Drucker advised us the most important thing in communication is to hear what isn't being said. SAID, to hear what isn't being said. And there's a reason why I spelled out that little acronym. So today, again, we see where Toastmasters is the gift that keeps giving. Good stuff. I could almost kick it though. I wish someone had given me this advice 2 decades ago. So I'm going to talk about another experience where I had to run for my life. There are actually 3 of those, but being a smart guy, I'm saving that for another speech. So we know from Toastmasters that there are 4 communication styles. And the 4 of them, we can use the memory anchor or mnemonic acronym of DAISY or SAID or AIDS, and it is the 4 types. D for direct. And in case you haven't made a connection yet, those are the 2 persons that chase me, direct. Now, the direct person is extremely focused, no time wasting, straight to the point, very much results focused. And the D for direct could actually be swapped out to mean very decisive or very darn vindictive. But the key thing for communicating with direct people is KISS. Keep it short and simple. Don't give them too much details, no chatter, 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 as I tend to do, and no extraneous details. The second one, of course, is analytical. That kind of person you need to give them when you're communicating. Be extremely organized and quick with the facts. Give them hard numbers, facts, testimonials. Can't go wrong with that. Then the third one is initiating. Very open and gregarious and social, likes to speak. That person, you have to allow them a little bit of time before and after the meeting and allow them to express themselves. That's actually where I am, about 70% initiating. And another key fact is that we are all a mixture of these 4 traits. It's a spectrum, and we are along that spectrum. Unfortunately, young Ryan was extremely towards the initiating side. And the 4th and last one is supportive, which is where the 30% for me currently falls, which is listen like a thief. The old saying about having 2 eyes, or in my case, 4 eyes, 2 ears, but only 1 mouth. They basically like to not talk too much, but listen and then take in information. That kind of person, you need to give them time to basically evaluate and get ready to communicate back with you. So my neighbor, Khalid, is a fantastic engineer, but he knows nothing about house security. So what we're going to do very quickly is we're going to save my younger self, and we are going to step right here into my the time machine that Khalid made. We have liberated it temporarily for the afternoon. And if you can all step right over here, squeeze on in, Arthur. And we are off 20 years in the past to go save young Ryan. Use your imagination. Young man, much slimmer than this, speaking as people are being laid off from a farm work program. They have spent the last 20 to 30 years working as cane farmers. And Ryan is supposed to be helping them revamp and adapt to this change of being laid off. But the company is giving them a little bit of funding to become a taxi driver or an entrepreneur of some sort. And here is this young man talking too much and telling them, because now the people that are analytical, quick with the story, very good. This is how much money you can make. The company will fund you for the next 6 months, straight to the point. Excellent communication. The people that are initiating, they come early to the meeting and they spend time talking with Ryan and talking with, explaining all of their problems, and they won't leave. You're trying to shut up the place after the meeting, they won't leave. The third type, of course, is supportive, very listening. I got along perfectly with them. The direct person, however, I'm being laid off after 30 years of cutting cane faithfully, and this young stupid boy from the big city is coming to tell me, and he's just chatting as I'm doing now. I got chased with a machete. Thankfully, Usain Bolt would have been proud. I was able to outrun this gentleman. But the lesson that we have managed to teach young Ryan, and I should have told you that I hadn't actually figured out how to get the time machine to come back to the future since Khalid had to leave. But don't worry, we'll figure it out before the meeting is over. So, thank you very much. And now we know how to communicate and adapt our style. Over to you, Toastmaster Megan.